Hey, what's up guys? It's Texumer talking to you here, and today we have some very good news about Apple's launch event with the iPhone 13, AirPods Pro 3, and of course the Apple Watch Series 7. So before we go into that, all of this news about the iPhone 13, AirPods 3, and the Apple Watch Series 7, roll the intro. First, let's talk about the Apple Watch Series 7. The Apple Watch Series 7 has been rumored last day, I think that was last day, yesterday or even 2 days ago, that it will come out with a 41mm and a 45mm case. So it would increase in size, coming from the 40mm and 44mm released alongside the Apple Watch Series 4. So this would mean that the Apple Watches are increasing in size, maybe to accommodate an even bigger display and even bigger batteries. This is because the chips may be getting more powerful and we might get more features that require bigger batteries to keep up with the times. Or Apple just wants to increase the battery life to 2 or 3 days. Let's see. But this means that a 44 and a 40mm case wouldn't be discontinued by the lineup. But as we know, I think that the Apple Watch bands will continue to be the same, because last time that Apple discontinued the size, which were the 38 and 42mm, they increased 2mm to the size of the case. Well, the display went bigger, but the case remained the same. So we might see the same happening here. So we might get the same case size and increase on the screen. This is quite cool, and we might keep up the same bands, because I think that these bands are very important to keep, because there's a lot of people that have them. Maybe when Apple launches smart bands, we will have to reconsider this, but by now I think that Apple will keep up the same bands and won't lose the support, because that's one of the key features for the Apple Watch since its launch. So I think that these new 41 and 45mm cases will be very exciting, alongside with the new squared off design. Will sell a lot of Apple Watches and will make a lot of people upgrade to this new Apple Watch, because as you know, the design is one of the most important things to the average consumer. Then we got the launch date for the AirPods 3, and might not be as you expected, because there were talks about the AirPods 3 coming during the Apple September event alongside the iPhone and the Apple Watch. But I think that with this leak, we might be pretty sure that they won't. They will come out probably and most likely on a press release. And there are talks and leaks saying that it will be on the 30th of September. So we might get a new AirPods at 30th of September on a press release, of course. The new AirPods 3, as you know, will feature a new design close to the AirPods Pro, but without a tip, and probably won't feature ANC and transparency modes. But these AirPods would feature also the first time our AirPlay. There have been a lot of rumors because they would support high-res audio. Let's see if Apple brings them to these AirPods or if they wait and bring them to AirPods Pro 2. That will come out the next year. Then, of course, the most important part of this video, the iPhone 13 event. It's then confirmed to happen on the 17th. Wait, 17th? Why are people talking about 17th? Well, because they are not coming on the 17th. They are coming and being announced. The event will happen on the 14th, on a Tuesday. But we will get them and be able to pre-order them on a 17th. So I think that it was a site, a Chinese website, eTimes or something, that leaked these product launches, the AirPods 3 and the iPhone 13. They said that the AirPods 3 would come out on the 30th, so we'll be able to buy them on the 30th, which in my opinion, as they come out on the press release, they will be announced on that day. But the iPhone 13 always comes out and has been announced before it's able to buy it. So in my opinion, they will come out on the Tuesday, on the 14th, and of course, you'll be able to pre-order it on the 17th, on the Friday, which is Friday of that week, and they will reach the consumer and you will be able to open the first boxes on the week next to that, so on the 24th of September. I think it's pretty clear that, in my opinion, it's going to happen like that, and these leaks indicate that, and I'm very excited to see what happens on September. Of course, this would imply that the iPhone event will only have the iPhone and the Apple Watch, right? Or could Apple fit more iPads in that event? So maybe launch the iPad 9 and the iPad mini 6, so they won't need to do 3 events. I don't know. But my opinion, Apple Watch and iPhone are secured. Of course, like I was thinking, the AirPods 3 are not coming during this event and they are being delayed for a later launch during a press release. And of course, then on November or October timeline, we will get the new M1X MacBook Pros that are coming this year, and I'm very excited for those two, the 14 and 16-inch MacBook Pros. But of course, with these new leaks and reports, maybe my mind is changed. We will only get 2 events, and maybe we will get the iPhone 13, Apple Watch Series 7, and the 2 iPads, the iPad mini 6 and the iPad 9, during the September event. Also, on the news today, John Prosser gave us an exclusive about the iPhone 13's FaceID system, that it will be improved, and with that, we'll be able to get even more situations with foggy weather and with masks. So Apple is probably going with the route of improving Face ID instead of giving us Touch ID under the display, but we don't know. But the part that's very interesting on this report is the fact that Apple is fighting leaks in a very interesting way. So instead of giving employees to test out on Apple's engineering programs to test out the new Face ID system, they gave employees new cases with the new system that fits the iPhone 12. And in this way, they are able to test the new Face ID system and to improve these features without giving employees the iPhone 13, a new unreleased iPhone. So it's impossible to leak it. And that's interesting. That's the interesting part of this report. And also the fact that we are getting probably new Face ID systems together with this new smaller notch. It's very exciting to see that Apple is finally improving the Face ID. It hasn't been improved since it came out in 2017 on the iPhone 10, and only on the iPad Pros in 2018 we got bi-directional Face ID, so it works on vertical and horizontal. Let's see if this time it works on horizontal too on the iPhone, but I would like it to happen. But then again, this new report from John Prosser is very fresh, very new. It came out today, and it's very interesting. Let's see if we can hear it more when going closer to the release of his new iPhone. That will be on the 14th of September. Let's see. It will most likely happen on the 14th of September. I'm very excited. Less than 1 month to go. And what are your opinions? Which product will you buy? Are you excited for the iPhone 13, the AirPods 3, the Apple Watch Series 7? Or are you going to skip on those and buy the iPad mini 6? Or are just you waiting for the new M1X MacBook Pros? But I think that during this launch season, there's products for everyone. I think almost every Apple consumer will buy a new product because there's new MacBook Pros and new iPads and new iPhones, new Apple Watches. So Apple will update their lineup quite a bit, and they will play the lower consumer market and the pro market too. So let's see. I'm very excited. Leave them on the comments down below which one will you buy and if you are buying. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It's very important to me. Turn on the notification bell, please, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. This was Tex More talking to you here. Bye.